A beautiful summer night in Southern California from Dodger Stadium. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the New York Mets and the Los Angeles Dodgers. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. With that, here are Terry Collins' New York Mets. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
Well, guys, everybody should be looking out for that guy in the number 3 spot. He's having a really nice season with the bat, sporting a slugging percentage over 500, so there's a good chance he'll have some sort of impact offensively in this one.
Tyson Seda, a right-hander from Michigan, is the starter on the mound. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, you take a look at that ERA. He has not been good this year. Got to throw a lot better, and hopefully he can start doing that in this one.
Darren James will stand in, and look at that average. Up over 370 to start the ball game.
Well, right now he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you'd really expect to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. EK, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
And they've had to fly cross country here to start this road trip, so these will be a pretty telling next few series to see what this team's really made of.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
The 2-2 pitch. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. Agustin Guevara would be next.
Hey, 1 pitch right here. 1 out.
Hot shot to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
And if you do nothing else in the first inning, you want to at least give your cleanup guy a chance to hit with a runner in scoring position.
Agustin Guevara will stand in, and he's having a great season so far, currently 5th in the National League in home runs.
Boy, it is pretty rare to see a second baseman with so much power in his swing. He's not your typical middle infielder.
Very softly hit to the left side, but little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the. Darren James stands in after hitting an RBI double his first time around.
And that came after a long battle at the plate. And he was able to stay patient and finally got a pitch that he could drive.
Line toward the gap in left center. In there, a base hit.
I tell you, both of these teams have come out swinging the bats well so far. That's 9 hits between them, and this is still just a...
Agustin Guevara stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Dodgers. So striding in, number 5, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Hit to short. Reined in. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Dodgers. Darren James will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6, as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run. That's it.
Behind on that one. Now behind in the count, 0-1.
Come on now, one time. Right
Pitch
here.
swung on and hit in the air. Reyna is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Augustin.
Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Well, he wound up being a pretty tough out. You see the 3 hits, 2 of them were doubles, and he was a real headache every time he stepped to the plate.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB. The California Coastal Layer sits overhead as we welcome you to baseball from historic Dodger Stadium. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the New York Mets and the Los Angeles Dodgers. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Darren James will get his first shot here. A couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking up on anybody. Pretty amazing numbers for him right there. So yesterday's performance, obviously no fluke.
A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. EK, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
And they got a great pitching performance in the opener of this series, so if they could get anything comparable here or the rest of this road trip, you can bet they'll take it.
And there are our umpires. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, Earl is a well-liked umpire all-around baseball by both pitchers and hitters. The reason for that, he's consistent, and his zone is kind of what you hope for.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away, so as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Dwayne Metzger will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Scorched to third. James over to his left. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth, Petra.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Darren James, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Metzger backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Well, normally you...
Duncan Campillo is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Chopped weakly to the left. James is up with it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting,
Darren James comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. A quick out number 1.
And this is what you're going to get.
Darren James will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
0-1.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. Throwing a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Center fielder number 7.
And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home top player of the game honors in this one.
You have to figure he'll probably be replaying that 1 hit.
About as rare a sight as one may find. Rain falling here at Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Today, getaway day here in this 3-game series. Darren James will stand in, and look at that average. Up over 370 to start the ball game.
And I don't think this really should be a surprise to anybody. We all know what kind of skill he possesses with a bat in his hand.
Hobson over to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out. Time now to check out how the home...
He enters this game atop the senior circuit in home runs, so his elite power has been on display all year. He can certainly change a game with only one swing, so we'll see if he shines bright in this one.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Marco Torres will stride in. He walked and came around to score his first time. Hit hard on the ground to third. To his right, James on to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth. Darren James will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Look out. 2-0
balls,
now.
no strikes.
Well, not close on either of these first 2 pitches. I mean, he's going to have to find the release point quick before he loses the leadoff guy.
Two and one after the foul ball there.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out
Ball
there.
4,
Guys
runner
will
take
catch
your
on
base.
quick.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. Settling in now, Will Myers. He singled his last time up. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. So a walk and a stolen base move him into scoring position here to start the inning. And we'll bring up our Dodger leaderboard to confirm for you that his current total leads the squad in that category.
Yeah, he's the one guy on this team that you have to keep an eye on, or he'll be gone. Pretty evident right there.
Hit hard to short. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Lonnie Chisenhall strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
Hit on the ground to short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back.
Darren James digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
Your pitch.
Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1.
And after you move a guy off the plate and you know he's all worked up, that's a perfect time to drop a curveball or a changeup on him. Great pitch call right there.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch, huh?
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Hey, stick to your plan up there, kid. Get your pitch and drive it.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to a curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball.
All right, come on now, one time. Let it fly.
Darren James steps in to get the home side started here in the 10th.
Leading up for the Dodgers. Third baseman.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
Well, that's a good thing that pitch was above the strike zone, because a few inches lower, and that ball's right in his wheelhouse.
And that's too high, ball 2. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Ripped on the ground to first. Saldana takes it in. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Up next for the Dodgers, center fielder.
And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he only had one.
Friday night baseball from Dodger Stadium in L.A. Tonight, the first of this 3-game week. Darren James will stand in, and look at that average. Up over 370 to start the ball game.
Well, when you look at what this guy's done so far, Matty, he leads this ball club in average. He's been a huge part of their offense so far this season.
Liner towards second. Solarte with a great slide. He's out.
No way. That was awesome.
On to the second now at Dodger Stadium with no. Leading off the inning, Darren James, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, on his way to second now.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. Around third and being waved on home.
And he is in there.
And you could pretty much see this starting to set up out there right about when he hit first base. Remember, this guy can absolutely fly. So he just put his head down and he said, I ain't stopping. And he makes it all the way around to score for the inside the park home run.
The pitcher, Carlos Montalvo, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
1-1, here it is. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. To second for one. On to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the one out.
Well, the third baseman's charging here, and you can see he's not really able to deaden this ball at the plate. It's hit way too hard. And they just go ahead and get the force at second, so no sacrifice.
Into the box, Darren James, and he made it exciting early on as he circled the bases with an inside the park home run his first time up. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Estes calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
go, boys.
Rodrigo Becerra comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around.
Yeah, and it's always kind of tough returning to the dugout after rolling into a double play. So you know he wants to make up for that one right here.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. He'll go to the bag for one. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play.
This is a nice play.
Darren James digs in, looking to send something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance to score from second.
Well, no complaints on this end, guys. You gotta love any game that's this tight, this late.
On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Go now. One at a time.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
Here you go. See it up. Let it fly.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Swing on a little tapper.
Hold it here. Hold it here.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, now we see a visit.
Hey, right guy, right place.
Augustin Guevara will stand in now. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. Runners off for second. Taken for strike 3. The throw. And no throw, as it turns out, as he takes second with ease.
All you needed there was a fly ball to get that go-ahead run home. Now with two.
Chris Owings will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. He can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
And now on 3-0, they won't even bother to nibble at the corners.
Here you go now. Come on now.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Dwayne Jones, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game.
Yeah, I think the entire game has led to this moment.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end. But the tying run. Darren James gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th.
Hey, one time, right now.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
And he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, come on now, big dog. Get your pitch.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
And I think that might have been a little bit of a purpose pitch right there up in the zone. Now I think he's going to come back down with something to try to get that strikeout.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. James is retired, 2 down now.
And wouldn't that have been something if they could have got the winning run on base on a drop third?
Mark Meyer will stand in to start out the 12th inning of play. And it starts to become a war of attrition once you've reached this point in the ball game.
Yeah, we're getting to the point where there's some really tired legs out there on both sides. The bullpens have been working overtime. In fact, even the announcers are starting to get a little bit hoarse.
Throws in time, and that's out.
One out.
Striding into the box, Yonhervis Solarte. He flew out in his last at-bat. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Hot shot to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting. First baseman.
Hey, have a riff at it up there, huh?
Darren James ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Here we go. Clutch up right now.
And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend.
Going better up there. Here you go.
high and deep to right center field. Estes racing back. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Darren James gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth.
Here we go right here. No one better. No one better.
And ball four here on the intentional walk, so now they'll have a force at any base with two gone.
Here we go.
Into the box for the Dodgers now, Agustin Guevara. He'll try to do damage with the bases loaded and two gone. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes.
Nobody better.
Slow roller back to the mound.
All right, hold on right here.
Throw on to first is going to be in time, and that means 13 innings won't even settle this one as that ends the inning. So Darren James is set to take his turn, leading things off as they'll try to walk off winners in the bottom half.
And he's already been on base 3 times in this ballgame, so let's see if he can do it one more time.
Let's go now.
The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now a ball hit high and deep, heading toward the corner and left. And it in fact lands in the corner, foul. 1-2, here it comes. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
Let's go right here.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
Hey, drive that pitch.
The 1-2 pitch. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Lifted the other way to left center. Meyer moves over. He's got it 1 away. Darren James gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth.
Darren James.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. A solo shot down the line in right. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
And this is exactly what you're looking for in extra innings. Actually, it's what you're praying for, really. One big swing sends the folks who stayed here home happy as he wins it with the walk-off homer.
And quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets. Well, the Santa Ana winds are kicking, leaving us nothing but clear skies over Dodger Stadium in L.A. Today, it's Game 2 of a 3-game weekend set between the Cincinnati Reds and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Darren James will stand in. He, too, had 3 hits in the win last night.
Well, you're right. His last game was excellent, but he just keeps adding to those numbers. Over his last 10 games, he's been hitting over 350. I'll take that anytime.
And he lays off there 1-0. Eric, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
And now they're already behind 2-0 here in the first, so things are going from bad to worse.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
I think he's still a little hacked off from that previous pitch getting called a strike, so then he goes way out of the zone for that one.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Come on now.
Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Time now to check out how.
He sports a batting average with runners in scoring position over 300, so you could say he relishes in those big moments. We'll see if that's the case in this one.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. James is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll head now to the home. Into the box now, Darren James, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, he's batting lefty right now, but does it matter? He can hit from either side of the plate.
First pitch on its way. Line toward the gap in left center. In there, a base hit.
On the back right here.
And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
And another hard hit ball off of him right there. And that's not the first one he's allowed so far. As you take a look at his line, not too much to write home about right there. This has not been one of his better.
Agustin Guevara is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
And this is a big-time strikeout situation right here. So they're going to be shooting for the same result, no doubt about it.
Roper over to his left. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, so it's now a 5-0 game.
Well, you accomplished 2 things.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Owings. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, but this time, if he can just put the ball on the ground again, he's going to have a good chance at an RBI because right now the infield's playing back.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from. Dwayne Jones stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, he absolutely crushed it earlier. So
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. He won in the inning. Ground ball left side. Reined in. One there. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More of the show. Darren James will dig in. He doubled his last time.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brantley is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Rodrigo Becerra will stand in for the third time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
On the ground to third. Right to him.
There's
one. On to first. It's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Make it 6 shutout innings.
Let her rip, let her rip.
Ready now, Darren James. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Yeah, he's got great numbers right here. Hitting over 350 against righties where he just rakes.
Chop foul at the plate, strike one. The 0-1 on its way. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. After it is Brantley. Makes the play, one away. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really
Summer skies shining brightly over Southern California and Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Cincinnati Reds and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's Dodger baseball on the show, and it comes your way next. A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Well, I'm watching the man they call Dr. Smooth, Michael Brantley. He's on a nice little hot streak, batting over 400 in his last 10 games.
Tyson Seda, a right-hander from Michigan, is the starter on the mound. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, he's got a 1-to-1 strikeout-to-walk ratio. It's not ideal. Probably would like to have a few more strikeouts.
Darren James will stand in, 1 for 4 with a double in yesterday's ball game.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking up on anybody. Pretty amazing numbers for him right there. So yesterday's performance, obviously no fluke.
Lays off 1-0. Eric, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
And that includes losses in the first 2 games of this series, so they just need to have something positive go their way. Salvaging the finale might just be the thing.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
This is dangerous because out of anybody in this lineup, this guy's probably the most likely to want to run, so look out.
Will Myers will stand in now. Certainly a dangerous hitter as he ranks number 2 in the National League in home runs.
And near the top of the league in slugging. So that means he's doing a lot more than just hitting it.
Meanwhile here, the throw down second is not in time, and it's a stolen base.
And later in the game, maybe you question this decision to run because you worry about taking the bat out of the hands of one of your best hitters. But here in a scoreless game, I doubt they're going to put him on. So that was a good job to take what's given to you.
The 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Myers under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1 left for LA.
Hey, no one down here.
Tomas Taveras will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. Set to deal on 2-2. 5, 4, out, 3, and they turn the double play.
The batter, catcher.
Stepping in, Darren James. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Got him right in the back. Doesn't feel good, never does, but I can think of a lot worse places to get dosed.
Gonna be a tough play, and they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Not exactly the most convincing base hit you're ever going to see, but it's going to finally get him into that hit column, and at this point, they'll take...
Will Myers is at the plate now, flied out in his first at-bat. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he just manages to get his hand in.
Just checking.
And another snap throw to the bag. And the runner back safely.
Simple throw over there.
Full count, here it comes. But he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's first and second now with one away. Digging in, Chris Owings. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting. You have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
You know, I can't help but notice how much he's getting ahead of the hitters right now. I'm told he's throwing around 80% first pitch strike. That's way above average.
Halfway,
Pulled
find the
high
ball.
in the air out to left field. Brantley is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Scooter Gennett gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
Cue shot here out toward short. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes Darren James will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
Right spot. Come on now, kid.
A fastball here as you'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
In the air to straightaway right. Meyer is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Darren James will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
No one better. Need you right here.
Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Becerra battles the sun a bit, but has it for out number 1. Darren James gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point.
James.
Hey, wait for yours here.
Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. Pretty much right in the glove that time, and the inning is over. An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came
Now from the north shore of the Allegheny River, there's a beautiful look at PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the LA Dodgers and the Pittsburgh Pirates. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Eric?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. And even 50 homers to his credit right now, so he's having just a remarkable season. I really can't say enough about how important he is to the lineup. It seems if he's going well, the team's going well.
Michael. Darren James will stand in, and look at that average. Up over 370 to start the ball game.
Well, right now he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you'd really expect to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Lifted in the air to right field. Huff on the move. Can't make the play, however. It's over his head.
All right, hang on, hang on. Right here, right here.
The relay throw. The tag, and he is out. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Who stands out to you, EK?
Well, guys, everybody should be looking out for that guy in the number 3 spot. He enters this game atop.
Settling in now, Darren James. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, well, he wound up getting gunned down, but he did hit the ball well, and he's going to look to do the same thing right here.
First offering on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look
ball
at ball
one, no
one.
strike,
1-0. Gotta wonder if the natives will start to get restless here.
Well, it's definitely not the start to this game this crowd was hoping for. Far from it.
Here we go.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And after that double in his first at-bat, you can tell they're approaching him with a bit more caution here. Well, they should.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Pena ranging back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run shot to left center. Home run number 51 on the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Boy, I want you to check out the location of where this pitch is in the strike zone. It's up and it's right down the middle. I mean, maybe you get away with that to a 220 hitting backup catcher, but
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Darren James. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Well, that was a fastball that he hit then, so we'll see if they go after him with hard stuff again.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Hey, get on for us here.
Hey, stick to your plan up there, kid. Get your pitch.
2-1. Here it is. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. That's popped up out towards short right field. Santana is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. One hit, one left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. LA's on top, 8-1. Bobby Smith will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ball game to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Pitcher.
Darren James will stand in as we'll flash you back to the second inning as you get a look at this key 3-run home run.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch. Nobody better.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Center fielder number 7, Will.
Darren James steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second.
Darren James.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, heading for second now. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Well, these guys know the deal from the offensive standpoint. They've got to add on to give their bullpen just a little more breathing room. And this is a good start as he jumps all over this one and drives it for 2 bases.
Will Myers takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Swinging a soft liner. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Lonnie Chisenhall strides forward now with a very important insurance run standing over at third.
Yeah, this one's been a well-played, close game, so that's a big run down there.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And here's the ball hit in the air. And despite being down 0-2, he delivers anyway with a big base hit. Trotting in to score is the runner from third, and that'll push the lead up to 3. An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to the Show Nation. One of the best views you'll find in all of baseball. Downtown Pittsburgh in PNC Park. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the LA Dodgers and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Darren James will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games, as hot as they come. First pitch on its way. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. 1 left for LA. Now the Pirates will get their first stop. Rafael Cordero will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Oh, I'll tell you, no hitter wants to go through a streak like this. Already the numbers don't look very good, and now he's hitless in his last 10.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Mission accomplished there with 2 away.
Stepping in, Darren James. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
Saw him off here as this ball's popped into the air.
Wow, that ball's fat.
0-1, here it comes. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Swung on and chopped up the middle. A barehanded play by Harrison.
Got him, that's
Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Dodgers leave one. They still trail it here 3-1.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
Now in the box, Akinori Tomori. He drew a walk his first time up. Scorched to third, reined in to second for one. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play.
Now batting, left fielder.
Darren James stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one.
James.
From the stretch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Now the throw comes quickly into the third baseman, so they're at the corners now to begin the inning.
Yeah, nobody out in this.
Agustin Guevara will come forward now in a great RBI chance here with runners at the corners.
And these opportunities have been few and far between so far. They've got to make something happen soon, or this game might just get away from them.
And no throw, as it turns out, as he takes second with ease.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Come on.
Here's
now.
the 1-2 delivery. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away. Chris Owings will dig in for the third time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first two trips. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Dwayne Jones will stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame to this point, as he'll do so with the bases loaded.
And that key hit, it still hasn't shown up yet. And like you say, you've got the bases loaded. You just wonder how many more of these opportunities are you going to get?
Into the box for the Dodgers now, Russell DeBow. He'll try to do damage with the bases loaded and 2 gone. 1-1, here it is. Swing, and he pops him up, and this should get him out of it. Uwasi is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. That's as good a play as you're going to see a second baseman make, and he does it to end the inning. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Dennis Burns gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. And he is in there.
And sometimes, you know, you just got to take the outs when they're giving them to you. Here he tries to force this one into second base, and you knew right when he threw it that this didn't look very promising. And now they wind up getting nobody out.
Darren James digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
James.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch up there.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit the other way out toward right field. Huff has a read on it. And the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits here for L.A. Stretch time coming up here in Pittsburgh. Ready now, Jason Guzman. He singled his last time up. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hot shot to third. James is there. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he turned in a really good performance. His fastball had some good life to it. He really mixed his speeds well, and he kept guys guessing all throughout.
So that'll just about do it. From the borough of Queens in Flushing, New York, welcome to beautiful Citi Field. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the LA Dodgers. Darren James will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games, as hot as they come.
James.
All right, come on now, one time, let it fly.
One time, here we go.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. EK, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they're on a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
Yeah, but they've got a tough assignment on the mound here tonight, so they're going to have their hands full. But the way they've been playing...
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. Around third and being waved on home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
And it's been a good start for him here so far, that's for sure. You get that first run of the game here on the RBI double, but that second runner has to put on the brakes at third, so it might take him one.
Agustin Guevara comes forward looking to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position.
Yeah, and you know one man who'd love for him to come through big time right here is his pitcher.
Take a turn,
Let's see if he can get it done.
And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
And with 2 guys in scoring position, that might not be.
Chris Owings gets his first shot now, trying to cash in with a runner at third and 2 gone.
Yeah, and all he needs to do here is find a hole anywhere.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
You can just sense him starting to tense up out there on the mound. They had him down 0-2, and now he's struggling to make the perfect pitch, and it's not happening.
Hey, get on for us here.
Ready with the payoff pitch. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball. Dwayne Jones will stand in, and as you can see the numbers away from home, he's been much better once he gets out on the road. The 0-1 on its way. On the ground to the left side. Scooped up. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors. Darren James is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Oh, he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1.
I'm not sure that pitch would break a pane of glass. That is very tough for a big league hitter to wait that out.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, be patient. Get your pitch, huh?
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
And after that double in his first at-bat, you can tell they're approaching him with a bit more caution here. Well, they should.
Hey, wait for yours here.
3-1 now.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Hits it high and deep out to center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Darren James, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, he's batting lefty right now, but does it matter? He can hit from either side of the plate.
Let her rip, let her rip.
And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
Now on 2-0, we've got a fastball count, and we've got a good fastball hitter. That might spell some trouble if he indeed gets one out over the plate.
The second for 1.
Well, you could have put the first base bag out in the out.
Agustin Guevara will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Runner goes for second, and here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit.
Here you go. Find the ball. Find the ball.
So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
And let's watch this swing.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch, huh?
Chris Owings gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
Scorched to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. And Darren James will stand in another dangerous spot here in the inning as this ball game is hanging on the precipice of getting out of hand.
Yeah, I think you have to get this guy if you're going to have any chance of sticking around. Even a single here might put this one out of reach.
Get a good pitch right here. Here we go.
He's set. Here it comes. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Well, you know, nothing kills a rally quite like a double play ball. But this is a double whammy. You've got a double play with the bases loaded and nobody out. They do get 1 run here, but it comes at a pretty hefty price.
Settling in now, Darren James. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Yeah, he's got great numbers right here. Hitting over 350 against righties where he just rakes.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, stick your plan up there, kid.
And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
I doubt he wanted to get in quite so tight with the hard stuff there, but hey, this is a guy with good opposite field power, so you don't want to just give him free rein to lean out over the plate.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Hot shot to third. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Wow, a 2-0 count.
Into the box now, Agustin Guevara. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Well, that was a fastball that he hit then, so we'll see if they go after him with hard stuff again.
Reined in. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Chris Owings will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Well, if you want to point fingers at who's to blame for this disaster, you're going to need both hands. In the pitching, the batting, the defense.
And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really...
From Flushing, Queens, baseball from the home of the Mets, Citi Field. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series. Darren James will stand in, and look at that average. Up over 370 to start the ball game.
And I don't think this really should be a surprise to anybody. We all know what kind of skill he possesses with a bat in his hand.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. And no one can corral that one. Base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Trying maybe to carry a little of that momentum over from last night. He gets a pitch he can handle right here, and he's going to give his guys an early lead here as that makes the score 1-0 here in the first.
Will Myers will stand in, and he's certainly a dangerous man up there, currently second in the National League in RBIs.
Well, and you know, guys, he's also been awesome at scoring runs. He's right up there with the leaders in that category as well.
And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw home, and he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. The tag, and he's out at second base. Augustin Guevara will stand in now. And as you can see here, he enters play 4th in the National League in round trippers.
Boy, this guy's having a big year putting up the power numbers. Certainly going to help him out when it comes to negotiating that new contract at the end of the year.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
Yeah, that's a nice play over there at first to hit his pitcher right in stride. But meanwhile, the run is in to score from third base.
So striding in, number 5, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Come on, sitting on something here.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
Into the seats, 0-1. No one out with a runner at second.
Let's fly. Let's go right here.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Oh, and he sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
Hit sharply on the ground.
All right, stand up, stand
One
up.
away.
You're out.
See it, drive it.
Darren James gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
Third baseman, number 5.
Come on, Daddy, like a big dog. Right time, right time.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
You're up, you're up, you're up.
And he is in
No,
there.
he's safe.
And on the error, a run is going to score. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Into the box, Will Myers. He drew a walk his first time up. Chopped weakly to the left. To his left,
turn, look,
Harden.
look.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Only one. Darren James ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 52 for him thus far as they open up an 8-5 lead.
And all season long, when they've needed the big hit, he's been there for them, and he delivers again here in a tight spot. You know, I tell you, he has really impressed me the way he swung the bat this year. No doubt about it.
So standing in, Darren James, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle.
And, you know, that's the toughest one to get in a cycle, but you can bet that he's going to try to stretch any double into a triple if he gets any chance at all.
In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
You know, sometimes when you come into the game, the mound on the field is a little bit different than the one out there in the bullpen. I don't know if that affected him here at all. Maybe I'm just making excuses for him, but he hasn't been in the game for all that long, and he's already uncorked the wild pitch.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Wendell going back on it, and a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center, his second of the game, as they jump ahead by 3.
Oh, and insurance runs come at a premium at this late stage of the ball game. And like you said, Matty, that makes this a 3-run game now. And they still need to get 6 outs, but at least now you've got a...
So coming to the plate, Darren James, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him.
And that's exactly what I'd expect them to do. No reason to give him a pitch that he likes.
And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
It looked like he was going to try to go the other way with that thing, but a wise idea there to try to hold up.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, baby.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. This one's flared toward left center. Metzger onto the grass. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. 1 error in the inning, and a runner left on. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. Pedro Saldana digs in. He reached on a single and would later wind up scoring in his last at-bat. Third, James comes up with it. Throw on to first, and the Mets are down to their final out.
The catcher, number 13.
So a good offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there. He's our tops player of the game.
Well, he winds up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't quite squeeze in the triple, but that's all right. Definitely did enough to earn himself the hardware.
Back here on the MLB pregame show, Matt Vasgersian getting you set for the finale of this 3-game set. That'll come your way in mere moments, but first we'll take a look at the Topps Player Spotlight. Darren James is our subject, coming off a last game in which he was really outstanding in the clutch moments, collecting a whole bucket full of RBI, so he'll be looking to emulate that type of performance here again in this one.
Yeah, and you said it, Matt. He was clutch. And, you know, some guys just have that uncanny ability to come through when it really matters. In baseball, it's usually when there are runners in scoring position, and he found himself up in that situation a number of times. It was pretty special to watch him out there, so I'm excited to see what he does to back it up.
All right, the guys and I will be back to get this one started on the show right after this. Afternoon baseball now from the home of the Mets, Citi Field in New York. The calendar has turned to September, and we're ready for baseball between the LA Dodgers and the New York Mets. It's Mets baseball on the show. Darren James will stand in, and look at that average. Up over 370 to start the ball game.
Well, I don't think this should be a surprise to anybody. Most people know he's one of the best hitters in baseball.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So a fairly painless top of the first. Now the Darren James stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Third inning, no score to this point.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Come on now.
Hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit.
Make the turn.
And a relay to the plate, and he's safe. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard.
Well, it's just business as usual for him, Matt. He leads the National League in that category. He's clearly not afraid.
Now to the plate, Will Myers. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Carmona on the move. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. only. Darren James will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far.
Come on now.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Get your pitch.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
2-0 pitch on the way. Liner toward right center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
All right, hang on.
And
right
they'll
here,
have
right
runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Well, I think they've seen enough of this guy for the weekend. He's absolutely eating them alive, and he's at it again as he drives this one for 2 bases.
Will Myers will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball. And for as hot as
Chris Owings will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
The catch is made near the line in left, tagging the runner from third. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
And with 1 out and the bases loaded, this isn't the worst thing that could happen to you if you're out there on the mound. They do give up 1 run with the sacrifice fly, but with 2 outs now, they're much closer to avoiding what could have been a huge inning.
Scooter Gennett digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
Left side, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. It's a run on 2 hits here for L.A. Home half of the. Darren James will dig in. He doubled his last time.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
0-1.
Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher, but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Way outside. 1-2. 2 runs, 7 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 54 thus far. And the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, apparently these guys didn't see the highlights from yesterday because he had 2 home runs a day ago. Now he's got another home run right here. Now, obviously, this pace won't last, but, man, he is hitting everything in sight.
Darren James will get a shot here in a bases-loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Come on, right here, one
the
time.
team leader in RBIs. He's got a shot to push that lead out even further if he could come through here.
Come on, baby, one time. Here we go. All right, boy, all right.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0.
And this is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from you, so you got to suck it up.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Hey, your turn now.
1-1, here it is. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
No one better up there. Here we go.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
2-2.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Hey,
EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
Has to challenge him here. Just hung in there on that one.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
Oh, he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Saldana is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Dodgers. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control the whole way through.